guys. Title says it all here. Let me bring the box into the frame. So, in here, just gonna make sure we can see it fairly well. In here we have an HPI truck. Like, you guys have never seen an HPI in my hands, so you guys are correct on that part. So why did I get a Savage Flux? And if you guys are a subscriber and just saw my 22 video, no, I didn't get these like back to back. I got that way back in like beginning of August, and I just had uploading problems. So no, I didn't get that. So I got this one from Tower Hobbies because their coupon codes are just amazing. It's really well packaged in here. So I'm just going to take out the packaging. Let me show you guys what I got for batteries. I got two Venom 20C 5,000 milliamp hour batteries with the interchangeable plug. Just easy to go. Good batteries out here. And they aren't bullets. Thought they were there for a second. But, so yeah, that's what I got with this. I got the two batteries. And I got the Savage Flux XS. So, now I'm going to go into detail on why I picked this truck in particular. Winter's coming, as you guys know, and here's a servo in here for an RC18, that kit we bought way back over summer. The servo I got was a Savox one, and it didn't work. So that's that. Now we're going to focus on the car. Well, here it is. Why did I get this? Winter's coming. This is waterproof, castle-powered monster truck. And with the snow and everything, I just figured this I can bash with a little bit and everything, and I won't harm it. And HPI, Nick, part of Crazy RC Kids, has a Savage X, the Nitro one, and their part support's just phenomenal. Now, one thing I do know is most of the time these ESCs burn right out when you first get them, but they're going to be good about that. So I bought this for something to bash with over winter because the trucks that I have now are just like racing, meant for the track, not waterproof. And this one's just a waterproof monster truck. So I'm going to take her out of the package here. Here's my receipt, save that, and get this out of the way. So here's a good look at the box. These actually come with 2.2 inch wheels, so I'm going to say, yeah, that's short course size tires. It's Castle powered actually. They work together with Castle to create something here. I know I'm not going to be the first one to open this, so it's called the Vector motor, and then the Vapor speed control, and it's a 4,000 kV motor in there. You get your 2.4 gigahertz controller from HPI. I hear it's a really nice drop-down radio. Everyone likes it. And it's waterproof. 65 plus miles an hour, they say. So, enough with the talking. I'm just going to break the factory seal. And I don't know what I did with that little pick I was using to open this. So, had to get out some scissors there. Okay, so now HPI does this a lot with their kits. Let me try to show you this. If you guys can see right here. Let me just check. Yep. So these are like what they these are the recommended upgrades for this truck. Now these aren't what you get in the box. So they recommend some aluminum shocks and a LiPo battery, which we already have. A wheelie bar, probably a good upgrade. This thing's pretty powerful. Adjustable upper arms. I'm going to say that would be like camber links. They must have plastic ones on here. Sway bars and some different drive shafts. So I'm going to open it up here. And here we go. There it is. Savage XS Flux. We'll start out over here. I'm in this box over here. Show you what we get here. We get a your 2.4 radio. You get it out of the insane packaging tape that they give me. Nice bubble wrap though. So this is called the TF40. So here we go. You have your steering and throttle trims, dual rates, a drop down wheel. Trying to show you how it fits. It covers up your hand kind of. It makes sense if I come on this side. And yes, I did just get out of practice, so I'm still in my practice clothes. You get your servo endpoint adjustments. You gotta stick your like a little screwdriver down in here to turn them. And it takes 4 AA's. So here's your 2.4 gigahertz radio and your on-off switch on the back. Now, in this pouch, you get AA's included. Sweet, because I ran out of them. You get some spare body pins. It looks like some shims, E-clips, spare hexes, some servo horns, your 4-way wrench, Allen keys, some extra rod ends for your turnbuckles. Maybe just one. Looks like just one in there. So, a little bag of tools. Here we are. Let me get this guy out of here. Cardboard. Get that cardboard out. Oh, this thing feels like a tank. And your bag of goodies. So in your bag of goodies here. Oh, nice. Don't have to cut this one. I like when you get it with the tape because you don't have to cut it. Let me just pull everything out here. I like to keep all my stuff around that I get with the cars just because you never know. So your manual feels like a really nice heavy-duty manual. It shows you just how to prep for your first run and stuff. Shows some exploded views. So yeah, that's your manual. Everyone knows what one of them looks like. A warranty, not covered by warranty, normal wear, abuse, neglect, or any damage arising as a result of improper use. Kind of common sense. Some HPI stickers, pretty cool. I like these orange and gray Savage XS ones. The only thing I don't like about the body is it's red. Like if you guys have seen the regular size Flux Nitro, they have some sweet bodies that you can get with them. And this one's just like black and red kind of flame looking. So, not a big fan of the body, but that doesn't really matter. It's just going to get beat up. And then you get a HPI DVD on like starting up and how to use everything. So let me go back around to the other side of the toolbox. And so your antenna comes like folded down. No antenna cap. I just lose it anyways. And I'll get the body off for you. The body, I gotta take it off first before I can tell you if it feels like some cheap Lexan or good Lexan. It feels a little on the flimsy side, but I mean, as long as it's gonna, the cab's pretty strong, like if you push down on it, so you won't have to worry about like breaking that, because the body won't take much abuse other than up here on the cab. So like I said, just a kind of flamey red and gray design, screened on there, stickers over the windshield, and just some cool little stickers around the outside. There's the body. Sweet. So you get the suspension on this, feels really nice. And like I said, here's some A-arms that, and then your upper A-arm, they call it, is a non-adjustable like turnbuckle. And the wheels, I don't think the wheels have foam in them. So that's one thing. You get threaded shocks, but they are plastic body with plastic shock caps. The bumpers on this, because it is a monster truck, they feel really durable down here in the lower part, like skid plate area, but the actual bumper itself, really flimsy. Just stickers on the lights, I was just seeing if that was in there or not. Your motor is hidden down here, and then I'm going to say, yeah, all your transmission stuff comes through the bottom. I'm new to like this whole layout and how it's all going to work, so I'm interested to see how you work on this thing. Then in this box here, this side box, you have your motor hidden down here. I think I just said that. And then your servo up here in the front, hidden in there. Your waterproof receiver box right here. Your scaled down little handle. And your vapor ESC. And let me show you guys the battery box here. I know these are, I'm not sure how this works. Anyone knows? Well, I'll figure it out obviously, but okay. So I'm gonna say, I don't know, you got your battery box over here where the ESC has the battery leads going to with Deans on there. And the suspension on this, it feels pretty good out of the box. Like, it feels smooth. It feels like a really durable truck, like right now. It just, a little car with this thick of plastic and everything on it, it really looks good. So that's my like first thought of it. And another thing scaled down from the Big Savage is the side plates here are not aluminum. They just are really heavy duty plastic. And I'm still trying to figure out how to use this battery door. So I'm going to pause the video, figure out how to work this battery door. And that's the last thing I'm going to cover on this. I mean, we went over how all the transmission works up the center, your bumpers, the body, your electronics. It's a waterproof HPI servo, I think, and that's probably it. I'm not too sure what exact servo it is, but the thing looks really durable out of the box. So that does it for my unboxing, other than I'm going to add another clip to this of me actually getting inside that battery box. Alright guys, so I figured out here how to open up this battery door. You got to pull this little thing that holds it down in case so it can't pull up this part in the while you're driving, and then same with this, pull it back and then lift it up. Slides right down. You got a little bit of interference with the tires, and here's a little foam spacer for depending on how tall your battery is, so you can't run it in there. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to throw in this battery. It's a Duratrax one, if I can get it to go. I think I'm stuck on that foam pad. Probably blocking the camera. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's why. The battery foam was pushed up. Never had such difficulty before putting in a battery. Until today. Oh, that's why. You don't have to push the battery all the way in. If you guys can see that. You just have to go in that far and then the battery door gets the rest. I didn't know that. You just tuck your balancing plug away here. Or up this way. Can go right there. Close up your doors. You can. I'm having so many difficulties. I'm probably gonna get like all the hate in the world on this. So, anyways, okay, so these body mounts really are just held in with body clips. You get a lot of play in them. I'm noticing here for another little thing. But anyways, what I was going to do is show you. Okay, there's no on-off switch on this. I read that somewhere, but I just figured that was just an inconvenience. So power on your radio. Plug in your battery and it's going to turn on. So the servo in this thing is really slow. It has some power under it. So, let me just get you guys down on the floor. I'll get you a little view of it. Actually, let me bring you up here. Now you guys can probably see a lot more. So this thing is gonna be a riot. Alright, so this video is getting pretty lengthy. So, there I just testing her out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe.